On a March morning in 2025, the roar of American jets shattered the skies over Yemen. Operation Rough Rider had begun. Its target, the Houthi rebels, battle-hardened, Iranian-backed, and growing bolder by the day. Its mission? To cripple their ability to strike international shipping and halt a spiral of regional chaos before it exploded into something far bigger. This wasn't just another air campaign. This was one of the most intense US bombing operations in the Middle East in years, pitting advanced Western firepower against entrenched guerrilla tactics in one of the world's most dangerous geopolitical flashpoints. The Houthis had crossed a line. Since late 2023, they had been targeting commercial ships in the Red Sea using missiles and drones, choking one of the world's most vital trade routes. Despite Western warnings and earlier strikes, the attacks only grew in frequency and boldness. Then came the tipping point, a ballistic missile aimed at Israel's Ben Gurion airport. It didn't hit, but it got way too close. That was the final straw. By March 2025, the White House authorized a full-scale campaign, the name Operation Rough Rider. The goal was simple: shut down Houthi long-range capabilities, and fast. At dawn on March 15, it started. US Navy destroyers fired cruise missiles. Carrier-based jets roared in from the Arabian Sea. B-1 bombers launched from Qatar and Diego Garcia, dropping precision-guided munitions on missile sites, radar installations, and drone factories. Within 48 hours, over 200 strikes had hit targets across Houthi-held Yemen, and that was just the beginning. Over the next 6 weeks, CENTCOM reported over 1,000 coordinated strikes from sea, air, and even cyberspace. High-value Houthi commanders were taken out. Iranian-made missile systems were cratered. Drone hubs were turned to rubble. But the Houthis didn't break. Despite the bombardment, the Houthis fired back. Drones launched from Yemen buzzed toward American ships in the Red Sea. Some were shot down. One managed to damage a US Navy logistics ship. Then came the retaliation strike near Israel. Another ballistic missile. This time, Israel responded with its own airstrikes on Yemen, hitting back with F-35s and precision munitions. What was initially a US Houthi conflict had suddenly widened into a regional flare-up. What most didn't see was the intricate coordination behind Operation Rough Rider. Cyber teams jammed Houthi communications. Satellites tracked launch sites in real time. Navy SEALs, operating off the coast, fed laser targeting coordinates to incoming jets. The operation also signaled a broader message to Tehran. The US was willing to act hard and fast in defense of international order, and it had the coalition to back it. Then, in early May, after nearly 2 months of non-stop bombing, something changed. Behind closed doors, Oman mediated indirect talks. On May 6th, a ceasefire was announced. The Houthis agreed to stop targeting commercial shipping. In return, the US halted its air campaign, but the Houthis added a caveat. They would continue operations against Israel. It was peace, but a fragile one. Operation Rough Rider was a tactical success, but not a strategic knockout. It degraded the Houthis' arsenal, sent a message to Iran, and showed the world that the US could still dominate the skies of the Middle East. But the Houthis, they're still standing, still armed, still defiant, in a region where every ceasefire is temporary and every enemy learns fast. Only time will tell whether this operation was a turning point or just the prelude to something far worse.